Daisy found a new gear this year and she's showing the academic results to prove it. We know the quiet hours she's put in.
Tom is thriving. He's really settled into his new boarding house, made great friends. I mean, he talks too much, but I imagine that comes as a little surprise to you.
Her hockey is impressive, and the county call-up was completely deserved. She made us all very proud that day.
His success with the debating team has definitely boosted his confidence in the classroom as well.
But the most obvious thing...
And the most important thing?
Is that she's very happy at Worth.
Is that he is very happy at Worth.
Welcome to East Grinstead Hockey Club. Today is the 18th of November and it is our final live stream of 2023 where EG Men will host Surbiton men's first team, who are flying very, very high at the top of the English Hockey Men's Premier League. We'll be back shortly with some more comments. As I say, this is the last live stream of 2023. We've brought you quite a few streams so far this season and this year. On the women's side, Bowden, Nottingham, Clifton, Surbiton, Birmingham and Exeter and Isca. And on the men's side, Oxted, Nottingham, Cardiff and Met, Holcombe, Georgians and Surbiton. We really hope you are enjoying the commentary. We're doing our best to try to improve it week by week. The content, the video, the graphics, the visitor experience, and we'd really appreciate your likes. If you do like and subscribe and hit that bell button, we know that that improves the YouTube algorithm, and it just does mean that you're going to get more field hockey recommendations in your own YouTube live stream, and it'll just help not just us, but it'll help all of the clubs that are now live streaming. It'll make sure that their content reaches people who are interested in it. So this evening, last game, Surbiton men, more shortly. So Surbiton bring today a squad including number 1 James Mazzarello, 2 Dewey Roblin, 3 Luke Taylor, 4 Rob Farrington, 7 Johnny Gould, 8 Tim Nurse, 10 Nick Park, 11 Sam Corney, 12 Ben Park, 13 Struan Walker, 14 Louis Gittins, 16 Benjamin Stevenson, 17 Stuart Rushmere, 18 Brendan Creed, 19 David Goodfield, 21 Adam Buckle, 22 Alex Williams, 26 James Gall, and 27 Connor Williamson. Head coach Mark Pern, assistant coach Andy Watts, manager Matt Jones, and physio Simon Edwards. Very impressive squad, as you'd expect for a side flying high at the very top end of the England Hockey Men's Premier League. East Grinstead squad, not exactly sure of the list out there today, but Richard Curtis is in goal. Daniel Faulkner, unfortunately not available for selection this week. Max Lowry, Josh Gravestock, Sam Knight, Richard Lane, Hugh Pembroke out injured. Jack Webb, Isaac Farrant, Simon Faulkner, Archie Phillips, Ali Clift out injured. Ollie Clift, Matt Wood, Matt Blood, Mike Wood, Ross Stott, Kent Sheard, Tom Tyres, Josh Green, James Smith, Ollie Smart not selected today, and not listed. Actually, number 12 is Trev Delora, our new joiner from the South African sides. Thank you very much. And head coach Wes Jackson, assistant coach Mike Williamson, assistant coach Mikey Holland, and manager Rory Britton. So we're off, and both sides already looking to play with some high pace, and the EG faithful immediately in fine voice. Thank you all for tuning in. 40 or so of you already. It'd be great if we can get the 2 likes up to 10. Love to get the double figures. Last week in our Reading match, we actually had a record real-time viewing number and really nice number of likes. So if you can possibly hit that like button, that'd be much appreciated. And there goes the Surbiton striker, number 19, with a flash attempt at a shot and judged dangerously by the referee, who's given that as a 16 to East Grinstead. Surbiton playing the ball out with a nice big aerial to the left-hand side of the attack, and looking to crash the ball into the circle, finding the striker. Great save from Richard Curtis there. East Grinstead survived that attack and attempt to bring the ball out of the 25. Surbiton very, very aggressive in their press, as you might expect. Very much looking probably to see if they can get their goal difference continuing to push on. Surbiton just one position behind Old Georgians at the top of that Premier League with a goal difference of 44, whilst Old Georgians have a goal difference of 47. Both of them on 27 points. What you'd expect, 2 of the top teams in the country with many of the best players in the country really douching it out for those goals. So Surbiton will be looking to score more today and have a better goal difference than Old Georgians by 3 at least, I suspect. Let's see how this game pans out. EG have the ball well in the Surbiton half, played it into the circle, a series of deflections. Isaac Farrant can't get on the end of that. But good to see EG having some possession high up the pitch and see if they can turn it into something. Ball speed from EG actually very good. A lot of attempts in the circle there to get the ball on target, but very strong defending by Surbiton. Very calm. And Brendan Creed again throws a very large aerial to that left midfield side. This time the Surbiton attacker can't trap the ball, but EG now take the play and pass the ball around the back. Thanks for the comment, Theo Dowse. Looks like East Grinstead Women's One's watching us from Newport Pagnell Services, one of the glamour locations of British hockey. Ball comes into Trev Delora, manages to take a shot from the left-hand side of the circle. That's Trev's had quite a few shots on target in the last few weeks of the beginning of his East Grinstead career, but yet to find the net. Trev Delora and Jack Webb are the two most players. Josh Gravestock, number 7, trying to make an attempt to take the ball there. 3 players on the Surbiton player, eventually judged to be a foul tackle by East Grinstead in the press. And Surbiton taking that free hit a little bit too far up the pitch, marginal from where I'm standing, and then it goes again. Surbiton now coming up the inside right channel, a very, very strong run. The crash cross, not very accurate though, and East Grinstead come away with, I think that is Archie Phillips there. Very difficult to tell some of these players apart at the moment with the Movember thing going on. They all look the same. Thanks for the extra likes, 6, that's great. 4 more please, and please comment if you like or would like to hear anything, or if you think we could do something to improve the live stream. Thank you. So we have the results from the Women's Premier League today. Hampstead and Westminster drew 1-1 at home with Bowden. Iscare and University of Exeter lost 2-0 against University of Birmingham. Loughborough students lost 1-2 at home to East Grinstead. University of Nottingham drew 1-1 hosting Wimbledon. Reading had a home win of 2-1 against Beeston, and Surbiton women won 4-1 hosting Clifton Robinsons. The East Grinstead's 2 goals, one scored by Chloe Brown from a penalty stroke, and the winning goal scored by Bieber Mills from a drag flick corner. I think that's her 2nd goal of the season, and she's developing a reputation for scoring winners, having scored the winner away at Reading a few weeks ago. Surbiton on the attack here, and although they can't quite control it, it's been judged to be a short corner for Surbiton, although from my angle I could not see an East Grinstead player touch the Surbiton player who fell. Obviously quite a lot of threats here in the Surbiton corner setup. They'll be looking to convert their first real attempt of the game here. goal there for Surbiton. Let's see if we can. There you are, just deflects up off the boot of Richard Curtis. Almost a good save. Very good block there by Richard Curtis. Looks like he's going to be busy today. I think we all expected that, but nevertheless a great block, especially coming from just having conceded. Crash ball in by East Grinstead finds Tom Tyres. From here it looked as though it might have gone from his stick onto his foot, so it's a long, it's a hit out for Surbiton. Again, Brendan Creed will take it. Again, he plays the aerial straight away. This time it goes down the right-hand side channel. Simon Faulkner ties it up, but Richard Lane can't get hold of it. He's actually won the ball back here. Finds Sam Knight in the white headband. Sam looking to bring it inside to Trev Delora, but Trev was not expecting that pass. Really good determined play by Isaac Farrant there down the left-hand side, but in the end it comes back to Surbiton, who play the ball around in the defensive left-hand corner position, and it comes to Brendan Creed, who manages to engineer a free hit after being pushed by Isaac Farrant. Grinstead trying to put pressure on the left-hand side of Surbiton's defence, but Surbiton managed to bring the ball away in the East Grinstead 25 now. Surbiton skip their defenders and play the ball right across the back of the pitch. Brendan Creed, again, pinpoint accurate passing from him, as you'd expect. It's another goal for Surbiton there. Replay didn't quite catch that one, apologies. Oh, a very, very good attempt there by Archie Phillips. Reverse shot, just pulled it wide of the right-hand post. Not really ever travelling Mazzarello, although a quality goalkeeper that he is, it would probably take something quite special to beat him. He's going to take the hitting from the side. I think that's Archie Phillips over there at the right half position. Plays it back to... I'm not sure who that... And it's end of the first quarter and the score finishes at 2-0. We'll just update that on the screen for you. And a goal from East Grinstead. Let's go back and check that one. And you can see the ball pass down the right-hand channel. Around the back and just a little dink inside. I think that's Webby on the ball there. And he's dinked it past the goalkeeper. It looks like there is a Surbiton player coming off injured. That is not good to see. We will see if we can get information on who that is shortly. Another big overhead from Surbiton. Definitely the big overheads are a key feature of the top teams this season. Looking to bypass the midfield and bring the ball as high up the pitch as possible. Speaking of high up the pitch, Brendan Creed pacing along the 25-yard line. No signs of a nosebleed from him. Thanks for the likes. We're at 8 now. Can we get an extra 2? Just get us back up to that 10 number. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Another goal from Surbiton. Should have been concentrating on the play and not the likes. Thank you very much anyway. So we have a little update from the Surbiton bench. It's Ben Stevens who's injured, unfortunately, with a hamstring pull or strain. Hopefully that won't be too serious and he will be able to play again soon. Bit of miscontrol there by Louis Gittins, but he's made good of it and played it onto one of his Surbiton teammates. Great save by Richard Curtis, and he's going to bring it out of defence. James Smith there bringing it out with some lovely skills, plays it back to Trev Delora. Louis Gittins has managed to block that pass and played it off the side of the pitch. wayward pass there by East Grinstead, tied it up nicely by Rich Curtis, but probably would have been better not to have had the wayward pass in the first place. Leads to a shift in momentum and back to Surbiton here with an attack inside the circle. The 4EG players bring the ball away, and we have an attack here. It's 5 on 4, 6 on 5. And a free hit for East Grinstead on the inside right channel, just outside the circle. Great skills there by Trev Delora, not rewarded with the penalty corner that he was hoping for. Served to bring the ball back into the bottom left-hand corner. Quite a big push there from Surbiton, but nevertheless that symbolises the vigour of their play. Perhaps we need the EG team to just put a little bit more oomph into it as well. But here comes Josh Gravestock attacking the top left of the circle, and just managed to pass the ball to James Stevens. So short corner to East Grinstead. Score is EG 1, Surbiton 3. Trev Delora to inject. Slip move by East Grinstead, very firmly kicked out by Mazzarello, and Louis Gittins on the ball, but he's going to step away to allow a teammate to take that free hit. Slip probably didn't move the Surbiton defence enough. In fact, the shot in the end was straight at Mazzarello, so he didn't have a great deal of work to do. That said, straight at Mazzarello's a big guy. You'd have to really pinpoint to avoid him. Very big open goal chance there for Surbiton. Player just snatches at it and plays it slightly wide. Again, good defending from East Grinstead. EG can have a chance to come away with the ball here. Archie Phillips stepping up to take the free hit. EG's completely slowed the ball down here. Tim Nurse there, defiant in his defending. Very, very good, but free hit goes to East Grinstead. Again, resolute defending by East Grinstead, and Surbiton can't quite find the goal from that left-hand side. Error for Max Lowry, trying to compete with Brendan Creed on the aerials front. Finds Richard Lane, but he was under close examination from a Surbiton player, and so judged foul in East Grinstead's favour. Great jab tackle there by Sam Knight, made a big long run back to do that. Good work for the team. Again, it finds Brendan Creed, and another aerial, this time to the top left-hand corner. Reverse stick, crash ball into the circle by Creed. Deflection, maybe that was a save, just takes the ball wide of the goal. So in other news, it looks like Old Georgians are 4-0 up against Southgate. Sam Ward has at least scored 2, if I understand from the Twitter. Very difficult to keep track of opposing teams at this time. Sam Knight again back in defence, this time brings the ball away. Good play by Sam. Really a good aggressive defending by Surbiton, and they win the ball back. It looks like the Cardiff and Met game against Wimbledon is currently 1-1. Good to see another club live streaming their games. Serbs come away again, driving through the centre of the pitch to the right-hand side. Attempted pass by Surbiton, challenged by Richard Lane, and Richard has been given a card. Couldn't quite see whether it was a yellow or a green, but it is now the end of the half.
Cisco Meraki began with the pursuit of revolutionary new technology, 100% cloud-managed IT.
Basically, an entire network under a single pane of glass.
After more than a decade in business, Meraki continues to innovate, delivering the simplest, most powerful solutions around.
Helping our customers stay ahead of the curve as demands continue to grow.
This means that wireless is expertly designed and engineered, optimized for the real world.
Which means a better user experience, and it's easier to set up.
Meraki's best-in-class network security is updated automatically, giving you a powerful defense and peace of mind.
So no matter the vulnerability, we're always working to keep you covered.
And ambitious goals don't require cumbersome tools and a team of experts to achieve.
So you can finally get rid of all of these.
Now your networks can be configured in minutes, even for hundreds of sites around the world.
Wait, really?
Yes, really. Plus, you can manage your networks from anywhere.
Seriously, Dad?
I was just trying to finish something up.
Today, IT isn't just racks and cables in a server room. It's working with sales, marketing, and the C-suite to solve business problems. It's intelligent insights giving you an edge in decision-making. It's giving you time back to focus on the work that really matters. It's powerful technology for everyone. So get smart and work simple.
Izzy's found a new gear this year, and she's showing the academic results to prove it. We know the quiet hours she's put in.
Tom is thriving. He's really settled into his new boarding house, made great friends. I mean, he talks too much, but I imagine that comes as a little surprise to you.
Her hockey is impressive, and the county call-up was completely deserved. She made us all very proud that day.
His success with the debating team has definitely boosted his confidence in the classroom as well.
But the most obvious
And the most important thing
is that she's very happy at Worth.
is that he is very happy at Worth.
Both teams are finishing their half-time talks. East Grinstead teams just walking out. Some final discussions between coach and 2 or 3 of the players on the steps towards the pitch. Surbiton team seem to be in a bit of a huddle. Now they're on their way across to the other end of the pitch as they defend the goal to the right of us for the second half. Both sides lining up, push back any second now. Again, we begin the quarter with the raucous noise of the EG faithful. And in fact, several of them have made their way down to the fence just by the side of the pitch to ensure that their vuvuzelas are clearly audible to the players on the pitch. From what we can see, it looks as though Cardiff and Met are 3-1 up against Wimbledon. Not sure whether I should say that looks like a surprise scoreline or not, but I suspect that Cardiff and Met at home are a fearsome opponents. Last information we have from 16 minutes ago, our Old Georgians are still 4-0 up against Southgate. Perhaps they've just had their half-time as well, and that at least the third and the fourth goal scored predictably by Sam Ward. Can we get that 10th like? We're at 9. It'd be great if we can get to 10. One of you, just move your finger a couple of millimeters and click that like button. Thank you very much. Really dramatic shot there by Surbiton number 10. Diving stretch by Richard Curtis, but unnecessarily in the end as the ball goes high over the top left-hand post. Nice play by East Grinstead up the left-hand side, finding themselves in the circle. The pull-back doesn't find the East Grinstead player, however, but nevertheless encouraging signs as we start that third quarter. Brendan Creed down on the floor, pulled up by Josh Gravestock. Big loud whistle from the umpire, and he's calling one of the, well, it looked to me as though he was calling one of the East Grinstead players towards him, but the play was waved on, so I'm not quite sure what was going on there. And it is now a short corner to Surbiton. Thank you very much for those extra likes. Fantastic. We've made it to double figures. You all know what I'm going to ask for next. Can we get to 20? It's only another 9. It's a goal from Surbiton. Let's take another look at that. Looked like the goalkeeper got a stick to it. Let's see, injection from Brendan Freed. Obviously this is all in slow motion, so the actual action replay may take us a few seconds. In fact, let's get back to the action. Nice play there by Archie Phillips up the side of the pitch, brings it inside. Unfortunately, probably a bad choice there, and he loses out to Surbiton's left midfield player. Looks like Southgate have clawed a goal back against Old Georgians. Well, now Old Georgians 4, Southgate 1. That was 1 minute ago. Don't know the goal scorer, but good to see Southgate scoring away, I think, at Old Georgian. Crash ball into the circle, and it goes just slightly wide. No EG player can get the deflection onto it. Good determined play there by Rostock, relying his years. Usually bring it into the circle, try and jab it through to the goalkeeper, but looks like Surbiton have made good on their defence of that, and the ball goes away, I think, for a long corner. Another attempt down the byline on the left-hand side. EG managed to get a shot off, but it hits the sideboard on the outside of the goal, and it's a 16-yard hit to Surbiton. Probably hear the wind picking up. We've had a very windy day here at East Grinstead. Luckily no rain yet, but then we're not playing Reading, so probably that's why. Short corner to Surbiton. Just checking the other matches, no information on the other games that are going on. So if you have some and you're comfortable to put it in the chat, please do share it with the other viewers. Thank you. Brendan Creed to inject. East Grinstead players lined up. Here we go. Not quite sure what happened there. It looks like East Grinstead have a breakaway attack here. Tom Tyres making an attempt to fire up the pitch, but unfortunately the ball's gone to Surbiton, who clear it very decisively. Wayward pass from Ross Stott to Simon Faulkner, but luckily pace on it was slow enough for Max Lowry to go behind Simon and pick it up, and spreading the ball around the left, and EG play the ball off the back of the pitch. 16 to Surbiton. Lovely take there by the Surbiton player, completely flummoxing Sam Knight. Louis Gittins trying to get into the circle, I think, and wins a free hit on the edge. A really good shot at goal by Surbiton, but something not quite right, and it's a 16 to East Grinstead. Thanks for those likes, thanks for getting us to 13. We just need another 7 now to get to our target of 20. Click, 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 thank you very much. Long ball from defence played by Max Lowry, but easily read by Surbiton there. And they have a free hit which they've taken outside their 25. Looking to build again. Both sides are trading aerials now. That one has ended up being a free hit to Surbiton, which Brendan Creed takes. Big rasping shot, and although East Grinstead managed to deflect it, it is now Louis Gittins who's on the ball. Really good tenacious defending there by James Smith. Surbiton going around the right hand side now. The Surbiton player looked to have slipped over to me, but that has been blown as a short corner for Surbiton.
He threw himself into the tackle. It was always going to be
Corner for Surbiton. East Grinstead just getting themselves ready. Seems to be a problem with the equipment. Umpires in close attention. Obviously, with the kind of corner battery that Surbiton have, you want to be wearing all your protective gear. Here we go. Charged down by East Grinstead's goalkeeper, and also on the follow-up by one of the defenders. Fantastic. This should show Rich Curtis. Oh, the initial charge down by Sam Knight, really well out, and out comes Rich Curtis to force the player to go wide. And then Ross Stott manages to get a stick on it. They have a second in a row to serve the second corner. Nice save by Richard Curtis, casually with his glove. Nice ball into the circle there by Surbiton. And short corner given against East Grinstead as the East Grinstead player plays the ball out, and in doing so hits the Surbiton player. Ross Stott debating that decision with the umpire and explaining to the umpire how deflections happen. On this occasion, even though the Surbiton manager is laughing at the East Grinstead players, the referee has actually overruled the decision. I actually can't remember when that has happened previously. Certainly not last week when Daniel Foot was sent off for having 2 yellows, even though one of them was green. Quite difficult to decide whether it's good that the umpire decided to change his decision there. I mean, obviously it was good that the common sense prevailed, but I understand the debate about what precedent are you setting. See the other umpire come and help him with his thinking there, so you just have to hope that he got some kind of signal from the other umpire that made him look differently at the situation. Anyway, here comes Surbiton again into the circle. Can't turn that into a goal. We are at the end of this quarter, and the score is East Grinstead 1, Surbiton 4. Kind of good defensive performance by East Grinstead in this half. Unfortunately, not really made any attacking headways, but much more determined from a defensive perspective. And there we go. 1 minute break.
Excuse me, that's up there.
do give us a like and a subscribe, and do hit the bell button. If you hit the bell button, you will get alerts in your YouTube feed when we publish a video or when we go live, and you can be sure that it will be on your YouTube home screen, so you'll never miss a game. It will also help all the other clubs that are live streaming, because the YouTube algorithm will learn who likes field hockey, and it will make sure that you get more of the Premier League matches in your feed from all the different clubs. And thanks for that extra like. So just a few seconds before we enter the final quarter of the game. With the score, East Grinstead 1, Surbiton 4. And the EG faithful have their flares out, so in a second or two you will start to see the blue and white smoke. You can probably just see them at the top of your screen right now. And the blue and white smoke representing the colours of East Grinstead, obviously. Looks like Cardiff and Met are now 3-2 up against Wimbledon. Wimbledon have clawed one back. It looks like that's going to be quite an interesting game as it comes to its conclusion. It's marked on my screen as still being in quarter 3. Hopefully they've updated the quarter. Recognise that occasionally as a live streamer it's difficult to keep on top of everything. So 15 likes, just need 5 more. Come on guys, it's more than 60 of you. There must be 5 of you that have got the energy to click the like button. Really would be appreciated. Massive aerial there from East Grinstead, and free hit for EG just inside the 25. And EG look to play it around and build the platform and hope for another goal. Attacking down the inside right, switch to the inside left, Surbiton enter the circle, and the backhand, really good shot there going past the top right hand post. Another East Grinstead attack with the ball rolling off the pitch. And looking at the Cardiff and Met Wimbledon game, that's still at 3-2. Looks like they are just entering the start of the fourth quarter. So just looking at the clock, 17.5 minutes remaining. So they must be some way behind us. Wimbledon have got a late night journey back out the motorway. Big tackle there from the Surbiton defender. The Sprints player tries to take the hit shortly, but he does so whilst the umpire's having a chat with the Surbiton defender, who's clearly talking back. You've all learned that talking back to umpires doesn't often earn you the decision change, and on this occasion it led to an upgrade for East Grinstead. Delora to inject. Big hit, second big hit by East Grinstead comes to another short corner, and you can see the Surbiton player limping, so that must have been the right decision. I hope that ankle is not too painful. Again, Delora to inject.
Nudged down by Surbiton, as looks like it's a long corner to East Grinstead. Another long corner as the Surbiton player couldn't rescue the ball going off the back line. Archie Phillips on the right hand side, looking to go past Surbiton's defender, does so, gets into the circle, and thought that he must play the ball onto the feet of the Surbiton, but it looks like it's another long corner. Attempt on goal by Isaac
there, and a rolling defensive hit up the pitch from the Surbiton defender. Very elegantly plays the ball up the pitch, and in doing so he wins a free hit for his side. Larry there taking the aerial down on its bounce. bring the ball out to Richard Lane, and Lane hasn't been able to control that, and Surbiton come down the left-hand side trying to find their way into the circle. A combination of Richard Lane and Max Lowry managed to break that attack down. Another good attack there by Surbiton. Ends up in a 16 out to his Grinstead. Not quite sure how, but one of the Surbiton players has got a green card. I think he's been rewarded for some more chat. EG attack up the right again with Archie Phillips. Has he shown too much of the ball? Well, this time, no, and he brings the ball into the circle. Unfortunately, it goes to Surbiton, who I think that's Brendan Creed, who's carrying the ball out. Steal the ball and make an attack, but not able to turn it into anything dangerous, and Surbiton come away with the ball. Come on everybody, there are about 6.5 minutes to go, just 4 more likes and we'll get us to our golden 20 number. We really appreciate it. Again, just all you have to do is click that like button. Thank you very much. Jack Webb there with the orange glove, playing the ball back, and around it goes to Lane and Max Lowry. And he's going to play it back to Lane here as they look for an opportunity to enter the Surbiton circle. One of the Surbiton players has pushed over Jack Webb, and that has gone unnoticed by the referee. Big elbow out there, I think, by Brendan Creed. As I know, as we all know, actually that was not Brendan Creed. I don't think so. I would not like to put a name on that, but big lad. He may have just been stretching. Lane winning the free hit. Mike Wood taking it just on. Mike is standing next to him and gets the ball, plays the ball around to Matthew Blood. Bloody decides to carry the ball up, and short ball to Mike Wood. A lot of these Grinstead players on the floor, not a team to play that many aerials. The Vizalers are out again in force, all the way along the sideline. There's about 10 of them. So Wimbledon have equalised, brought it to 3-3, and it's a short corner for Wimbledon. I think it's a short corner to Wimbledon. Anyway, there's a short corner between Wimbledon and Cardiff and Met. Southgate have scored a second goal, and it is Old Georgians 4, Southgate 2. Still nothing from Reading, so no idea what is going on in the Reading game. Great pick by Max Lowry there on the reverse to stop the ball going through. Long corner for Surbiton, played into the circle and goes wide of the left-hand post. score still reading 3-3 between Cardiff and Met and Wimbledon. Gosh, great. Webby coming on the inside there, number 11. Larry carrying, James Smith carrying the ball into the circle, looking for a short corner, but no such luck for East Grinstead. That said, long corner to be taken by Rostock. Big hit in by Ross and a deflection towards the goalkeeper, but Mazzarello sticks out a big right foot and makes a very, very good save. EG take the ball off the Surbiton player as he carries it out, and EG have managed to bring the ball into the circle. A really nice spinning attempt at goal. I'm not sure, I think that might have been Richard Lane. Now on the attack, and Mike Wood again this time takes the ball off the Surbiton player as he brings the ball away. This time Surbiton have a free hit as it comes off the foot of Richard Lane.
Okay. That's fine, yeah.
Big cross across the circle there, and that is the last action of the game, and the game finishes East Grinstead 1, Surbiton 4. Thank you all so very much for watching. If we could possibly get those last 2-3 likes, thank you for the 18th one. Just 2 more required to get us to our golden 20, and thank you again.
Izzy's found a new gear this year, and she's showing the academic results to prove it. We know the quiet hours she's put in.
Tom is thriving. He's really settled into his new boarding house, made great friends. I mean, he talks too much, but I imagine that comes as a little surprise to you.
Her hockey is impressive, and the county call-up was completely deserved. She made us all very proud that day.
His success with the debating team has definitely boosted his confidence in the classroom as well.
But the most obvious thing,
and the most important thing,
is that she's very happy at Worth.
is that he is very happy at Worth.